What's going on, y'all? This is a part two from my previous conversation. So this is Antonio. This is thus saith the Lord unto me, so such as I have, give I unto thee. So yeah, about that dream. I found significance in the dream, and there's this part of me that's kind of like uneasy or kind of like in battle with it. You know, I'll be looking out back there in the back of my cab. Well, ain't nothing to see back there, but so yeah, I didn't know what Queen Latifah meant, and the dream started coming back to me. So I guess why hold out? Just such as I have, right? It's a little embarrassing, and I gotta tiptoe because I need to stay in a PG rating, if you know what I mean. So Queen Latifah means, and I have it up on my phone. It says elegant, kind, gentle, delicate. Everything I want in a queen. Oh my goodness. And now thinking about it from the perspective in a spiritual sense, not so much the carnal sense. It was that the dream, to be honest, it horrified me. And it's the other things that preceded it. So let's just get to it. So basically, I mean, it's going to be it's real short version. I can't remember the tattoos that were on Queen Latifah's body, but I was able to see them. But I was with another person, and the person I was with, it was weird because they somehow or another their whole, I don't know, it's like their spirit was not attached to their body, and I was with the body, but they weren't somewhere else. And Queen Latifah called this person who in waking life I don't know, I don't recognize him, I don't know him, but she called this person, and she was talking to her. It's almost like I'm on. It wasn't a taunt, but it was almost like the conversation. I didn't know what they were really talking about, but I knew she was talking to her. It's almost like when a friend tells another friend about an event or something that's happening live, and they're like, you should be here, the stands are full of people and it's crazy. It was like that. It was almost like she was trying to relate to her that you should be here, you should be present. And at the time there was a level of intimacy between me and the person that wasn't present, although they were present. It was like the part of them that should have been there wasn't there. So because of that, she was there the whole time. And in the dream, she basically removed her out of the way, and basically tried to take over circumstance. Okay. And then when I came to myself, that's when I was like, I'm fighting the dream to come out of the dream. I woke up, and that's when I was rebuking everything. I was rebuking everything. But it's that instance where you have to you look at it and you say, call us now thou clean what I've called call us now thou unclean what I've called clean. And I have to look at it from a different perspective. Although like I said, the dream was not pleasant. It wasn't something that it was confusing. But I understand that there was seemed to be a battle between what I couldn't, I guess, discern was living. You know, if your spirit is not in your body, you are not alive. You are, in a sense, you know, a zombie, walking dead. You're not really alive. But the person looked alive. The person looked totally fine. There was nothing. It was almost like the body of the person, or the person that was in the body of that person, was not that person. The person that should have been there, she was talking to on the phone. So it was just, I don't know. It was just weird. And the person, even in the I can't even see the person's true natural face. So it was almost like, who are you? I don't know you. I don't even know you. But I recognize who Queen Latifah was. I can't necessarily see her. I just know that that's who it was. So, you know, and like I said, she had something written on her, some kind of tattoo that was written on her. And that, I can't see that either. And now I can see that it's almost like these, I don't know, it look like symbols almost. I don't know. I can't discern what that was. I know it was something written, but I don't know what that was. So that was the dream in itself, and now that there's a revelation behind it, it kind of shut me up. But I feel like, you know, I was trying to upload the first video, and then that's when I got hit with this download. Like, look at the dream again. So yeah, that's that. So I had to, you know, in the middle of the upload of that video, I stopped it and then retitled it as a part 1, so that I can just relay the part 2. There's another thing that's happening to me, and it looks to me almost like it's weird, because I know that my videos are not getting views, and which, you know, it's not, you know, too much is given, much required. If I'm not getting any views, then that means that there's not much required of me to be able to put out these videos. But at the same time, there's that level of expectation that, you know, that you're coming to do the will, and you're looking for that thing to prosper, you know. More than that, you're still trying to prove that this is what God really intended, you know, that the word will be made manifest. I don't believe that this is what I'm truly supposed to be doing, like, in a sense, as far as making these videos, because it was my understanding that this would be given to someone. These are videos that should have been conversations with a person, you know, and, you know, to God be all glory. That person was supposed to be the glory. She is my glory, therefore, and I am God's glory, and we stay in the alignment. But I want her to shine. I want her to succeed. I want her to take what I've been given and pour in, and that's, you know, it's a type and shadow of Elijah and Elisha, and he's even interesting that the name is feminized in the end, you know, but that has nothing to do with anything, and it just means to denote, you know, denotation, but still fullness. I think he did even more. He did even more works than his predecessor. So, you know, that's that. But what I was saying was, I'm not getting these views, but I know y'all seeing them. confusing because it says that the algorithm is working, but it's not working for me to see that it's working. So right now, as far as I'm concerned, these are messages in bottles that I'm just tossing it out, allowing the wind to take the current of the message to whomever it will. But the responses that I seem to be getting are from yeah. So I'm getting answers back. I'm just not believing that this is. It's almost like, you check yourself like, did I really see that? Am I really seeing that, or am I tweaking, or am I just having a moment? But there's the response back, and it's funny thing is that it's in alignment with what the dream that I just put out, because I just heard a message in regards to, if you don't settle for lesser, God has much greater. But I don't see the lesser, so I don't know if there's a lesser that's about to come, doggone it, So I had hoped that wasn't the case, and my Ishmael days are over. But and I don't and for the record, Ishmael was not the lesser. Actually, Ishmael was the greater. Okay, so the firstborn son is all the weight of the father, or all the representation of the father. So usually the firstborn is the fullness of the father, and then the secondborn is kind of like what's left. So you see the difference between an Esau versus a Jacob, in that Esau was hairy and heavy and hold on, these are twins, remember? You forget, these are actual twins. They're not identical, they're fraternal, but they're twins. So I just get all of that in the bottle, and that one gets something a little less. He's all slick and kind of, soft. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean by that. So don't get it twisted. Ishmael wasn't no joke. But yeah, he wasn't the promised son. The inheritance didn't go to him. So therefore, take up thy only son, Isaac, and offer him up. That's why it was their only son. The only promise. What I was talking about in the last video. Promises. But anyway, that was it. That's all I got. I didn't want to make this long, so I mean, this is just the addendum to what I was already previously talking about. I just thought that it was important to relay that. I guess I got the rest of the download of that dream that I didn't want to have, and it was intentional. So that is, man, that's everything I could ever dream of in the name of Latifah. So all I can say is wow, but the dream was so carnal that I couldn't discern what is this, man, what is it? Anyway, again, y'all have a wonderful day. Be blessed. Love your neighbor. Love your neighbor. There's a lot of people that's out here that just that recognizes love is what is missing. The love to cover your brother or your sister. The love to pray for them when you see them in a low place, and not write them off because they're in a low place. They're not shining like the rest of your buddies, but so you just write them off. Forget the fact that there's an accountability. Forget the fact that you know you'll be judged for it, because you will. But just because it's right, just because do you not have the desire to want to see success from somebody you know that's it. That's it. When you see your brother and sister stumble, reach your hand out there. You know, and if you can't reach your hand out there without getting poisoned by what they in, lift them up before the Lord. Lift me up before the Lord. Please. You can't curse what God has blessed, so I'm not worried about that part. You mention my name. I am not yeah. Oh, and yeah, I ain't gonna go there. You know, I be wanting to respond to some of y'all in some of your videos, and I don't. But see, this is the thing. If you see me with the spirit of offense, you won't receive it. You'll see it as an attack. So I tiptoe with that because I don't want. I'm not here to fight you. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Okay. Jesus sent forth the sword, you know, to separate. But I'm not here to fight you. Your fight will be with him, not with me. But anyway, I love you, my brothers and my sisters, with the love of Christ. Y'all, till next time.